MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right,
the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Seattle Mariners.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Felix Hernandez gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix, mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing, this guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Into the box now, Curtis Schmidt. He will lead this one off today.
Good afternoon for Houston. Left fielder, number 23.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Second, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer, the head-to-head history with King Felix. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Springer brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters. I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way, and he takes ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Springer, base runner at first with 1 out. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 3-1. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a little tapper. The 3-2 one more time. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
No strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Hey. 1-2 now. He just catches the outer half.
1-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
First and second now, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Miguel Patrick.
Ready now, Miguel Patrick. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's batting .407. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. Very high, 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it. Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Stepping in, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Gary Cox.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping into the box, David Lee, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Cox rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa comes up with it. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
Digging in, number 3. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lee stands at second with 2 gone. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in now, number 30.
Number 30.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Here's Carlos Correa now. The head-to-head history with King Felix, batting .500, 4 for 8.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's gone 3 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. Popped him up. Gurriel is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting 7, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Stepping up now, Carlos Ruiz. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes. Hit in the air to left. Schmidt comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Keuchel's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Two out, nobody on. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Well, there's a shot of Kings Court, the cheering section devoted, of course, to today's Mariners starter Felix Hernandez. Fans have a great time down there in the left field corner, and it's really become a staple here in Seattle.
Yeah, it sure has, Matt. And what I love most is when these fans start chanting K, 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 K with 2 strikes on the batter. It's awesome. They love King Felix here, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, he's really meant a lot to this organization and this fan base over the years, so it's great to see them support him in such a cool way. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Gone! It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box, Curtis Schmidt. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Base is empty here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder.
Ready for another chance? George Springer. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Popped him up. Number 30 is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Evan.
Now in the box, Evan Gattis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Nope. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Springer at second with 2 down. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros 1. Set to get his day started, Leonis Martini, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. Late square, and this is popped up. Keuchel is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gary.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Cox. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Keuchel's ready. Here it is on 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in, Miguel Patrick. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Miguel Patrick.
Here comes the first pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Full count. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Here now is Drupal Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. As Drupal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Cabrera, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. Started that swing a bit too early.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. In now the Mariners DH, Michael Lee. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Number 8.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Through first and hustling for second. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, Altuve to second for one. Safe. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roll. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One and one, here it is. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Cano on second. Ruiz is over at first with one away. Fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Here's Leonis Martin. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Gary Cox. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Two-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Mariners 7 and the Astros 2. At the plate, Curtis Schmidt. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. A changeup over the inside corner. A 1-2 pitch from Felix. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. The 2-0 on the way. Back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Evan Gattis. No hits to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that misses 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Stepping into the box, David Lee. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Michael Lee.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back easily. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball left side. Cabrera gets to it. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. It's back to Seattle right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Patrick. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Here's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Has a look, now the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Patrick aboard here at first with nobody out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is line to left. Cruz is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And Hernandez will go to first, and the runner back in standing. In now, Asdrubal Cabrera, swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Patrick is on his way home. Now the relay home. The tag from Ruiz, and he is nailed at the plate.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh.
Ready once again, Josh Reddick. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mariners 7 and the Astros 3. Chris Davinsky will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Chris Davinsky.
At the plate, number 30, a hit in 2 tries so
Leading off for
far.
the Mariners, first baseman, number 30.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson.
Leadoff man
Cano.
gone now for Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-1 to count. The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. The next 3-2. Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Jeez, this is like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Stepping in now, Carlos Ruiz. Next, he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Now the 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Nelson Cruz will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch, and it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Center fielder, number 12.
So striding forward now, Leonis Martin. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 8 and the Astros 3. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fiend here.
Casey Fiend.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Curtis Schmidt. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Swinging a soft liner, and 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. In previous meetings with Casey Fine, he hits at a .364 clip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit up. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cruz moves over. 2 gone.
Now batting, captain Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Gary Cox.
Right fielder, Gary Cox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Coming to the plate now, David Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Springer looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2 is low and outside for a ball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Well, you know what?
Number 30.
Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as